Looks like somebody got their hair cut. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I've done this commentary about 4 times, alright? And I just haven't been able to find the right words to say. I feel like crying inside and I just want to die or kill myself. I'm feeling slightly depressed right now. I'm not sure if it's a good look. Well, while all this is going on, basically, I got this fucking scar. Yep, that was from a piss up, which involved this picture. And also, just in case you're wondering, if you can't tell by how devilish I look in this photo, this is what I looked like before all this fucking shit went down. Now, no, I didn't get into a fight. I didn't try to get into a fight. I wasn't angry with anyone. I was actually in a really good mood. So on this Friday night, prior to this video, basically, I went out and thought it was a good idea to go to a hotel with a friend and drink a whole bottle of that Disaronno that you actually saw earlier. We went out, we proceeded to have a good time. Next thing you know, motherfucker like me decides, you know what, I'm gonna get into a club. Best idea that I've ever actually fucking had. Best idea that I actually ever had was, you know, how about why don't I just, you know, spend more of my money that I don't need to be spending when I just had free drinks that are going to eventually get me absolutely fucking mortal, and buy more drinks in the club that I actually did not need. Now trust me when I say this is my disclaimer for this video: do not drink if you are underage, unless your mum says you can, because trust me, it's all good. So after the picture that you saw of me kind of looking like I'm looking into the soul of the devil or some kind of shit, things took a little bit of a turn, you know? Now, was it for the worse? Was it for the better? I'd say it was 110% for the worse. Now, we'd been in our first club and, you know, shit was all gravy, baby. And we thought, you know what? We can keep going. We're plastered, but we can keep going. You know, we're British people can drink. That was the biggest understatement I think I'd ever made in my life at that point in the night. And I don't actually remember if I actually said anything like that, but if I did, I apologise to my past self for putting yourself in a position that you put yourself in. Actually, I apologise more to my liver. So like I said, we're out, we're having a good time, we decided to drink more, that was a great idea. And then, like I say, we got into the second club and I black out. This blackout that I had must have literally lasted, I don't even know, maybe, I think it was an hour and a half. I was completely out of my face. Didn't know what was going on, probably couldn't tell you who I was for the longest time. And that's when the whole thing of, like, you know, I'm opening and closing my eyes to see different periodic moments and different things happening. So let's start with the first thing. Now, this story isn't going to be absolutely elaborate and sound amazing or like actually that much really happened, because not really, it didn't. So first thing, I black out and I'm at the table in the club, and some guy's tapping me on the shoulder saying, come on mate, time's up, time to get out. And I'm thinking to myself, what am I doing here? Why am I at a table? What the fuck, like who put me in this position to allow me to have such an amazing night sitting at a table by myself, absolutely mortal off my face? Then we proceed to the next time I opened my eyes, and it was more of the disturbing moment time, essentially when I must have puked. I don't know. I don't even know how many times I might or may not have puked on someone or something, but I was definitely in the streets and I could definitely see the puke. So it's kind of scary, to be honest, to see something like that, because again, I've never been that badly blacked out in my life. I've been blacked out before, trust me. On a drunk scale of 1 to 10, probably a good part of about 75 hours. That was probably about how long it was until the next time I opened my eyes, okay? So next time I'm opening my eyes and boom, Hilda, holy shit, this is 2 foreign chicks. But these 2 chicks, they're pulling me and they're saying, what's your name, what's your name, you need to go home, you need to go home. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't need to go home. I started my night really well. I managed to sit at a bench and get pulled out of a club. I managed to puke on something or someone at some point. And then I also got 2 foreign chicks asking for my name. I mean, they didn't ask for my number or anything, but at least they fucking wanted to know what my name was. I mean, that's a good start, right? And then it kind of ends a little bit more abruptly. This is where my night really does come to an end, and I realised that, hey, you're not invincible and you're going to feel this in the morning. I got taken to some policemen, and they basically proceeded to talk to me, ask me a million questions, to which I was going, in my head, and I'm not even kidding you, I thought I was running a marathon with my lips. I thought I was literally telling the world my life story, but it turns out I could barely speak a word of fucking English, let alone gibberish at this point. But yeah, I get taken to this police car, and they're like, where do you live? And I managed to actually tell them where I live, which was kind of, felt really good in the end, because it actually meant that, hey, you're going to be getting home at some point tonight, Luke. You're going to be safe, you're not going to die. When the police actually picked me up, guess where I was? I was right near a docking area, basically a place where there is a lot of fucking water around me. I could have fell in that water and fucking killed myself. A lot of people would have missed me. I know they would have. So basically, in come the police, and they take me home. Strangest night I think I've honestly, and I mean genuinely, ever had. I've never blacked out that bad. But if you guys have any experiences, I understand a lot of you are younger, but I know also that a few of you are around the same age as me, and you understand my pain. So, if you understand my pain, please give a penny. Because if you don't, I'll kick your ass. But hey, put something down in the comment section. Let me know how you got your scar, because that's how I got my scar. Yeah, I didn't have a fight, I probably just fucking fell over.